Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video. So, if you're new or returning to my channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the party. Now, in this video, we're gonna talk about Mrs. Jordyn Woods Towns having the Kylie camp scrambling. Honey, Jordyn has those people pulling out all the PR machines that they can, and don't be surprised if one of those machines gets broken in the process. Because tell me, why it is that the moment that Jordyn Woods is getting married and she's promoting the new collection for her Woods by Jordyn brand, why do we have Kylie out here doing so much? At this time, Kylie is doing too much and she needs to have a seat on the back burner and allow her girl to shine. I mean, I understand that Kylie is a businesswoman and the show must go on, but honey, why can't you allow your girl to have a moment for herself? Why is it that Kylie is coming on the internet to do a bare face get ready with me after all this time of her cosmetic line failing? Honey, Kylie came to the internet a few days ago, bare face, literally, no makeup on, and she had all her support cats with her, and she was doing a get ready with me video. And if you think, oh, the girl is just promoting her stuff, stop being mischievous, star. Well, how do you explain her coming out to tell us now that, oh, she would definitely have another child and she would never go the route of surrogacy? Like, I mean, I'm not saying Kylie's not happy for Jordyn Woods, but you know what goes in the same sentence together with happiness? Jealousy, of course, because while she's happy for Jordyn, I believe that she's equally jealous the same. Like, why couldn't it be me? And I told you guys that she had the fake smile, sad eyes. But anywho, if y'all think I was just stirring the pot, I told you guys to keep your eyes peeled to see all the shenanigans that they'll be doing next, because how dare Jordyn Woods level up in such a humongous kind of way? Don't you think that they are even slightly offended? I think so. I think that there's a little bit of offense in the midst, but Jordyn knows it and is playing it cool. They know that they're not 100% happy for Jordyn, and they are playing it cool just the same, because guess what? They want no problems, no smoke from the internet, because the internet is cranking up that machine ready to ride at dawn for Jordyn Woods. And who knows it better? Kim Kardashian and her mama. And Khloe, she would never ever dare. Khloe is crying in her closet with her prayer cloth, and I bet she's hiding out there in the darkness. Maybe that period is over and she is waking up to accept the reality that Jordyn Woods' Jordyn Woods is living her dream. But you see, it's no one to blame, because you cannot build a solid foundation on sand. Honey, you would have to have all the engineers to make it somewhat of a solid foundation. Don't get me wrong, all relationships, they have their storms and challenges. But honey, it should never ever have to be consistent turmoil. And when you choose wrong and badly for yourselves, that is on you. It's not on anyone else. So they came for Jordyn, but are we paying attention to the fact that Tristan is still there and Khloe is still busy being Tristan's helper? Of course she is. And that woman needs to realize that she deserves better. And this is why I'm saying Khloe needs to understand that you can love someone and you can help someone by letting them go. I think it's time for Khloe to close the chapter officially and let Tristan and his brother go, move on with her life, because it doesn't matter how close she was to Andrea. It doesn't mean that, oh, I want to help these people. Honey, what I've realized is that in life, you've got to help yourself first, because when you keep choosing bad for yourself and you get burned at the end of it, you have to take accountability for your actions. You could be the best person in the world ever. You could do the nicest things for people ever. People are just ungrateful, and as such, you always have to take care of number one. You, honey. Chloe needs to take care of herself. Close that chapter with Tristan. Healthy co-parenting, healthy boundaries, and she needs to move on. Chloe needs to give herself a shot at love again. Life is too short for her to have all of that money, that gorgeous GMO body, and just be sitting around single. Girl, what's the reason? What's the reason? Move on from that man and try to find love again, because the world ain't waiting on you, baby. It ain't waiting on you. But as I was saying, honey, as I was saying, Kylie is out here doing everything, telling every story, and then she's gonna be hiding out in the bushes crying very shortly, because Kylie, you can tell that she's a sweet girl. Make no mistakes, she is a sweet girl. And sometimes when people are kind and overly kind, and I think Kylie is overly kind to the people closest to her, I think sometimes being so overly kind, it's like, you get burned so easily. Honey, who should know better than I, right? So I'm just saying, Kylie needs to be careful with how she's being kind to Timothy Chalamet, and she needs to protect herself. Do not allow what is happening for Jordyn Woods to overcloud her judgment, because she might want to get married, she may want to settle down, but if she's not taking her time to choose right, and if she's going to compete with someone, it's not going to work. I've never seen Jordyn competing with anyone when it comes to Carl. I cannot see it. Maybe such competition might have existed, but I also believe at the same time, if it did, we would have seen even a slight glimpse of it, wouldn't we? So, all I'm just saying is this. Kylie is coming out with a lot of PR campaigns, a lot of PR move. I don't know what the heck the girl is doing at this point. And to be frank, I don't think she even knows herself. I believe she's been guided. She's been directed. I think there are people whispering in her ears telling her that none of this would have been possible for Jordyn without her. And honey, I beg to differ. When God says yes, like, who is gonna tell him no? Like, who? Really? Think about it. So, while I must commend Kylie's effort for being motivated, and I'm gonna put it that way, for being motivated to throw her goals out there to let Timothy Chalamet know she's willing to have a baby, and not via surrogacy, because you know why she doesn't want to go the surrogate route? She wants the man to bond with her. She wants that guy to stick around town. We're going to talk about how Kylie is planning and holding Timothy Chalamet back, hoping to tricking that man into that 100 alleged $1 million wedding, because we don't know if it's true. Okay, so we're just running our mouths. I think that is the gateway to the trick into getting Timothy Chalamet to agree to that $100 million wedding. Take a year off from work. The box office is not going to pay him. The screens is not going to pay him that much. Anywho, but she's going to ensure that he gets at least half of that, or maybe more than half of that, so that he can level up. And honey, in case you don't know, and in case you're still sleeping, remember that men are in fact the original gold diggers. So if you think that a man cannot be bought, honey, everyone has a price. You just need to make it right. And that's all I have to share in this video with you all. We're going to talk some more in the comments section. Peace.